Hi guys, grab a drink. This video is going to be amazing. How to see opportunity, that's right in front of you. Let's change that title to how to seize, lock down, conquer, achieve, and take that opportunity that's right in front of you. I'm going to give you some examples of my life. How years, literally years of my life were consumed by not making the right decision. This is a shoulda, coulda, woulda video, but I'm not going to go down the shoulda, coulda, woulda line. I'm just saying for you, where you are, if you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, how this can save you years in your life toward your goal. When I was in college in California, I went to a small college called Chaffey College in Alta Loma, California, about 40 miles out of LA. I was studying technical theater, lighting design, stage management, all that stuff. I went a year and a half and I quit because I chased the money. I wanted to do gigs in Vegas. If I would have finished that, looking back, if I would have completed that, looking back, today I wouldn't be working as hard as I am just to survive. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today. Absolutely. I would have had a great career. This is so many times in my life where I had opportunity right in front of me. It's just there. I just got to take it. And over the years, as the years have passed, I've thought to myself, why didn't I take that opportunity? What was I afraid of? Was I afraid of success? I wasn't afraid of success. I wasn't afraid of success. But as I dug deeper and deeper into my own soul, my own being, my own makeup, who I was, who Johnny was growing up, I was constantly told, you can't be great, you can't be good, you can't achieve, you're stupid, you can't do these things. And that's stuck in my mind. And it's still there. And I look back and I think I would have had an easier life, a much easier life, if that would not have happened to me. Because that just stuck. So how to seize opportunity. How to see opportunity. Opportunities are always there. And I don't want to go down the list. There's probably been, oh God, hundreds of opportunities for me to become wealthy, for me to become famous, for me to become well known, for me to achieve greatness in my life. There's been so many opportunities. And every time it comes along, I would do something. Not only opportunities. I remember I bought a house in California. I worked so hard to buy this house in California. I was so proud of this house. I love this little house that I bought in California. And 2 years later, it got rough. It got hard. And all I had to do, literally looking back, all I had to do was go out and get a job, get a decent paying job to make the nut, to make it work. But I was stubborn. I'm an entertainer. I'm going to go to Vegas. I'm going to work there. And I'm going to work in Laughlin. And I did. But I couldn't bring in enough money. And it wasn't necessarily my pride that held me from going out and getting a regular job. It was fear. It was fear. I couldn't write real well. I couldn't read. I wasn't well educated. And I remember going to Lowe's. And they said, well, you got to take a test. And the minute they said to me, you got to take a test, I never went back. I never went back. Because I'm not good at taking tests. These shirts just don't fit me right. I'm not good at taking tests. I don't do well. And when I was in college and I would take a test, I was always the student last. I was always the last student to leave the classroom. And it just wore on me because I don't have a good memory. I don't retain quickly. Some people are like this. They're like lightning. They pick up stuff quick. I never could do that. Because of that disability and because of my dyslexia and because of who I am as a human being, created this dynamic about I can't achieve anything. And when I was younger, my father would yell at me all the time, you can't do this and you can't do that, you're stupid, you're not going to achieve, over and over and over. And it just stuck in my head, it stuck with me. So I wouldn't go out. I was afraid to go out and get a job. So I literally sold my house as a loss. Came back to Florida from California. Started from scratch. The reason I'm telling you all this is that I would have saved years of anguish and pain and frustration in my life if I would have followed through, just followed through, sucked it up and followed through. That's why YouTube is a great thing for me, because I will, this time, I will not give up. I am not going to give up on YouTube. I'm not going to give up on me. I don't want you to give up on you. So here's the thing. When you see an opportunity, when you recognize an opportunity, take it. Just take it. Fail within the opportunity. If you're going to fail big. If you're going to be, if something's going to take you down, have it take you down and big. Okay. Don't decide to fail before you even try. Don't give up. Don't decide to fail before you even try. And that's what I did so many times with so many things, with my education, with my career, with buying a house, with relationships. I just gave up. And it took me, I talk about this in another video. I remember when I went out to California, I was all ready to go and I was going for it. And I literally drove down to Beverly Hills and got a Beverly Hills post office box because I'm here, you know, and I almost broke through. I almost broke through within myself to be successful. And no matter how close I got, I would cut myself off with my legs saying, you can't do it. Go back to Florida. You can't do it. Give up, give up, give up, give up. That is one of the reasons why I created the conjoined philosophy. That's one of the reasons why I wrote the book. Not because it was self-healing in a way, but the reason I wrote the book is I want to share all the pain, all the anguish, all the depression, all the times I've given up my life with you. Because here's the thing. I talked about it in my other video. Everything we do comes from within. Everything we create comes from within. Everything we conquer comes from within. Everything we seek comes from within. Have a drink. Here's to you guys. What I'm saying is, it was within me to decide to fail. Even the opportunity was right in front of me. Here's a huge opportunity I really believe I could have had. Some of you guys that are younger don't remember this person, but I do. My generation does. Johnny Carson had the Tonight Show. I think it was on NBC. And it was on for years, and he decided to retire. And this was the same time I went to California. It was in the 80s. And I got wind of the fact that he was going to retire. And there was a call. There was a notice out for stand-up comedians, people that spoke. God, this shirt's driving me nuts. People that spoke or that could speak well, people that are MCs. At the time I was doing MC work. And I heard the call. And I was 36 miles away from the NBC studios. And I didn't go. I didn't go and read for the part. I didn't go try out for the part of being the host of the Tonight Show. And I think back, what the hell was wrong with me? I think back to myself. I would have nailed that. I would have nailed it. I had the personality, I had the talent, I was the right age. And here's the key about the Tonight Show. Everybody that they have picked to be a host on the Tonight Show have the same initials. Same initials. It was Jack Parr was his first, with a J. Johnny Carson with a J. Joan Rivers shortly with a J. Jay Leno with a J. That was the lucky thing with that show. And I had it. I would have nailed it, but I didn't go. How to see the opportunity in front of you. How to see the opportunity in front of you. How to seize the opportunity in front of you. Look within. What's keeping you from grabbing that opportunity? And think about it. If you don't grab that opportunity now, what will be the consequences? How many years will it be before you ever get that opportunity again? Or you may never get it. How many years will go by before another opportunity will come and you say, no, I'm not good enough. No, I'm not ready. No, I'm married. No, I got responsibilities. No, I can't move. No, I got a family. No, 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 no. Stop. When an opportunity comes right in front of your face, take it. Seek it. Challenge it. Conquer it. Take it. Because that opportunity will open up so many doors for you that the situation that you're in might be resolved. I can't go and take the opportunity. I have to take care of my mother. Maybe that opportunity will give you more money to help you take care of your mother. Maybe the opportunity that I didn't get, that I should have taken, would have made me a wealthy man, and I could be had utopia built by now. I know this is a lot of shoulda, coulda, woulda in this video, but there's a lot of truth to it. There's a lot of truth to it. So how to see opportunity when you see it, when you're looking right at it, when you're looking right at that opportunity and it's looking you, staring you right in the face. And you go, walk through this door. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Take it. When you find somebody you fall in love with, you think, oh, I can't do this now because I'm not ready. I don't have the money. I don't have a decent job. All these excuses. If you find that right person, take it. Take them into your life. Anytime opportunity comes your way, take it. Because here's one thing that we don't get enough of or more of, and we start realizing this as we get older, is time. I look at my age and I think, will I be able to achieve what I want to achieve with YouTube? And I got to stick myself and slap myself. No, take it. You don't know. Excuse me. You don't know. Hang on for a second. It's warm in my studio. Have another drink. I write about that in my book, The Book of Common Point. And now it's church driving me crazy, but I'm still going to use this video because it's good content. Here's another thing that I've learned over my lifetime. And this is a fact. This is a fact. Opportunities are always there. Opportunities are always there. Will always be there. Might not be the same opportunity, but opportunities are always there. And when you see it, take it. So what I said earlier, I say this so many times in all my videos. Everything that we want to, everything we're seeking, everything that we want in our life is already there. That opportunity to host the Tonight Show was for me, it was already there. That opportunity to finish school was already there. That opportunity to record music was already there. That opportunity to a record deal was already there. That opportunity for me to keep my house was already there. I was the one that blew it. I was the one that says, no, I don't want it. No, that's a lot of responsibility. I was told I can't do that. In my mind, you can't do that. No, that's not, you're not good enough for that. Other people get that. I don't get that. You're not good enough for that. It's taken me years to deprogram my brain to believe in myself. That's why I became a motivational speaker. That's why I'm doing this. Not out in a bar singing. Trust me, I love performing. I love singing. I love playing. But there's a bigger picture for me. There's a bigger opportunity for me. Not that I'm avoiding that, but I'm focusing on this. This is a bigger thing. This is me being able to go in from the lens of this camera, which I use, from the lens and grabbing you and taking you and just like this and say, take that, take it, take that opportunity. Do not ignore it. Don't fear it. Don't change it. Don't worry about the possibilities of that opportunity into your life. Just grab it. Just grab it. I look back at my life and I say, what the hell? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? And it can destroy you. It can beat you down to the point where you just don't give a shit about anything anymore. You say, well, I tried. And a lot of people that I know, my age, end up that way. Well, I'm retired, I tried my best. I'm going to go play golf. I'm going to travel. But deep inside them, they buried that dream. They buried that need. They buried that want. They buried that desire to be what they wanted to be, to do what they wanted to do. They buried it. They're the living dead. They are the living dead. I will never be the living dead. I will never give up on my dream. Like I said, it is taking me years to digest why I do what I do. And I figured it out on my own. I figured it out. What happened to me as a child followed me for years. It's still there. But I don't let that little voice bother me anymore. I don't. And don't let it bother you. Don't let that inner voice, that inner negativity tell you can't do something. When you see that opportunity, you take it. Or I will come and kick your ass. Because here is the deal. Opportunity comes along and you don't take it. You know what keeps going? Your life, your time, your ability doesn't stop. And then you look back 10 years later, 15 years later, 20 years later and say, why the hell did I do that? Why did I do that? I know it's shoulda, coulda, woulda, but there's a lot of reality to that. There's a lot of reality to that. So, from my pain, from my life, from my pain through my life, to you, I give knowledge. From my wisdom going through all of this, I share my knowledge. Okay? It's not about education. It's about living life and going through all these things. And seeing my failures, looking back and seeing my failures and seeing my successes. So I'm going to end the video like this. I'm going to get drunk. No, I'm just kidding. Here's the deal. How to see opportunity when it's right in front of you. You're looking at it and you know it's there. It's right there. You can touch it, but you don't take it. When the opportunity comes, sit in a quiet space. Look deep into your own soul and being and say, why? Logically, a logical answer. Why am I not taking this? And figure it out and go back and take that opportunity. Worry about the consequences later. That's a whole different thing. Because I'm reading my notes. Because opportunity is always there. But here's the secret about opportunity. It might not be the same opportunity. Because time changes everything. Time keeps moving. Doesn't wait for you. Doesn't wait for anything. Time keeps moving. So that opportunity I had to nail the Tonight Show or try out for it is long gone in many ways. That opportunity for me to finish that college degree to where I was at that time is long gone. Think about what I'm saying. My wisdom is to lift you up and not lean into the camera where you just see my forehead. My life story, not all of it, but a lot of it is in this book. And I think back to myself, if I could go back and do it over again, I would have married my high school sweetheart. I would have done so many things different, even if they didn't work out. Because I look back and go, damn, what an idiot. Because as time goes, life not only passes, life changes. Life not only passes, life changes. Being, society is different. Cultures are different. People are different. When I was in high school, we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have computers. Of any of that. So the people today are different than they were back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. So you can't go back to grab that opportunity. That's my bunny Leo back there. I gave him a treat early. He's Dad paying attention. He hears me talking on the video. He thinks, hey, baby. You talking to me, Dad? I don't know. It's getting a little warmer because I have turned the air conditioner off when I'm doing videos. I'm going to go. I want to do this real quick. I just wanted to do a video. I want to get the video done. I got to keep doing videos. Because I will not give up on YouTube. It is going to be successful. This is going to happen. This is one opportunity that I am going to conquer. This is one opportunity that I am going to achieve. Because it might be my last. It might be my last. How to see opportunity right in front of you. Know how to seize opportunity right in front of you. Look within. Why am I not conquering this opportunity? Why am I not taking it? What is the fear? What is the fear in me or in you that's keeping you from seizing that opportunity? And dissolve the fear. Destroy the fear. Conquer the fear. Bypass the fear and take that opportunity. Closing. Opportunities will always be there, but not the same one. Here's a lesson. Here's a test. I don't like the word test. Here's a challenge. Over the last 20 years of your life, think of at least 3 opportunities you did not seize. Write them down. 3 opportunities you did not take advantage of. Write them down. When you write them down, look within. Like I said, everything starts from within. Look within. Why did you not seize that opportunity? Accept it and move on. I'm going to go. Love you guys. Rum and Coke. Life is a battlefield. Great song. I think it was Annie Lennox. But life can be amazing. It's up to you. Look deep within yourself and answer those questions. Why do you do certain things? It took me years to dig that out. Let me go back. It didn't take me years to dig it out. It took me years to accept it. Why I do what I do. I knew what was going on inside me, but it took me a long time to accept it. I'm telling you, look within. It's not in religion. It's not in faith. It's not in anything that's going to come to you. It's in you. Do not rely on anything else but yourself. Look deep within and dig it out. And once you dig it out, you will grow. You will grow. Gotta go. Love you guys.